Alright, this is my T3 rack. This is Ryan. I'm just going to give it a quick review. Some of the good things, some of the bad things. So, came with these two weight plate holders. I've got an adjustable one too that you can take off easy in case you need more room in the rack, which is nice. Also came with the band pegs. They said it didn't come with band pegs. But they made a mistake. I guess they didn't know what their own squat rack came with, which was weird. So I have an extra set of band pegs in my accessory rack. There's two of the band pegs I use up here to store some of my stuff sometimes. It came with the two pull-up bars, but that pull-up bar was at the end when I first got it. But I decided to get the cross member and the sphere pull-up bar. So you have to buy the cross member and the sphere separate. Should be one unit. But it is sturdy as hell. The cross member was really nice. The only problem with the cross member was it felt like it wasn't square. I had to use one of my band pegs and hammer it in the hole to get it in. But overall it's very solid. I really like the sphere grips. Very good for your forearms. You see some chalk on there because it's very easy to slip off, especially when you're sweating in a workout. This is very similar to the regular 1-inch bar, but I like it because you can go straight pull-ups without hitting your head. Like if you do a straight pull-up from underneath the bar here, you have to do like a curvature motion. You know, I hooked the rings up there. The rings are nice for doing the push-ups and stuff. Got myself a nice Nautilus bench. I know I'm reviewing the T3 rack, but I got $50 on the tight end bench I had, but I wasn't a huge fan. Too much wiggle, chalk everywhere. Because do a lot of pull-ups, push-ups. Came with these J cups right here, but they're both the same direction. They don't have a left and a right. Don't want to see. It's just exactly. And these ones are actually left-right ones. This is like the sandwich ones. My only issue with this is if you look closely, see how the angle goes up? When I'm doing bench press or squat, I like to roll the bar right to the end here and sit it on. With the little perfection of the design, it should be a little bit more down. So you can have the bar right, especially if you're doing band peg work. It's very hard to get it all the way up and around with the band pegs on there. You know, sometimes you have like an extra 100, 200 pounds of resistance with the band peg at the top, especially on a squat. So the ones that came with it are actually better for doing bench, so I left them at the bottom part. I marked off my bench spot and my squat spot just because it was easier, but now I have two, so I just leave them in there and they don't interfere with each other, so it's a very nice and got some of the tighten bumpers, which, you know, they're okay. I had some BTX ones, were nice. They're pretty cheap. I had a lot of points, so I got them. Overall, very nice rack. It's weird, I never thought I would like the fat bar, but I feel like I can get a really good grip on the fat bar. And you know, with the rubber bands and everything, you can do a full workout in here. The other cool thing I do, they have two different versions. I bought this rope on Amazon, $20. Sometimes I just hook it on the sphere for easy. And you know, you climb up the rope sitting down. Try it with no legs, it's very hard. Of course, it's not a high, so you have to be sitting on the ground. You can use your feet and kind of climb up for practice. Then I also like to tie it up on top of here, which is very nice, a little higher. You know, this is very hard workout. And then when you climb up to the top, you can do a couple pull-ups on here. You can see the bolts, and this thing's very sturdy. So it's a very good rack. My only complaint is the J cups. The angle here is going up. These ones are nice, but they don't have any UMHD whatever rubber right here. It's missing that. And overall, it's a good squat rack. I also bought the attachment for it, though.
the Y dip. Actually, no, this is the X dip, which is really nice, but you have to put it onto the safety squat bars, and it's a pain because you have to move the safety squat bars every time if you want to. If you're doing dips at this level, it's too low. My solution to that was to, you know, buy an extension from T3 24-inch, but they don't have pinpipe safeties separate, so they would make an exception, which, you know, if I had that, I could have the other rack behind it and then do dips on that one and have this as my functional rack for lifting. And, you know, I wouldn't have to keep switching safeties around and everything, but they don't have that option. But I liked it better than the Y dip, like the bullhorn one, because the one thing with the bullhorn thing is you only can do regular dips. But this one, you can go underneath it and do rows. You can do straight bar dips. You can do really wide dips. You can do close. You know, it's more functional. And I like the functional strength. Yeah, it's one of the cheap bars I got off Craigslist, curl bar. Which, you know, unfortunately my curl bar doesn't rack on Tigger, but a very nice setup. I got the power blocks. Do some of my. I forgot one of the best parts too. I'll show you this. My arm all the way up. See, you can do standing shoulder press in here, and you don't have to worry. About hitting a rack, which is so nice. So I come up from here and I'm just like straight up and then bam, and then rack it. So it's very nice setup. A lot cheaper than buying something like a Rogue. Fortunately, I haven't had the kind of cash to dish out on a Rogue to see what the real difference is, but it's got this cool little Titan burn marks. It's cool. It was very simple to put together. One of the tricks I used when putting it together, I built the two sides here, and here, and I used the pinpipe safety here across to hold it while I put the pull-up bars in. So it was really fast. It took me about 40 minutes to construct it, then another like 40 minutes when I added this on. The only reason I didn't put this all the way up to the top, it's got a 99-inch ceiling, and I didn't want to be doing like explosive pull-ups and hit it. I can still do pull-ups on this one without hitting my head, but I feel like if I got explosive, I would totally hit my head on the roof, and I don't want that to happen. But yeah, all in all, good rack. Very sturdy. This Nautilus bench is pretty nice too. It doesn't feel like you're falling into the butthole on the incline part when you're doing regular bench. And you really got to try the rubber banded push-ups and pull-ups and everything you can do with these bands. You can even do that thing that James Harrison does. If you put the bench right here, like a cross, and you put your hips, and you can connect rubber bands on there. It's like humping the air with all that extra weight, but you get a nice glute workout. And get some other stuff. There's some iron weight and a bunch of random stuff in my home gym. Mats, ab wheels, got 2 weighted vests. You know, nothing crazy. Just a nice little home gym. For those dumbbells, they're okay, but they're actually for sale. So yeah, all in all, good rack. I think I'm gonna say peace out to you. Have a nice day.